Hello everyone, here is Ross. Ross is going to talk to us about Deluxe coating.
So Deluxe LifeCote is a factory direct, one and done process. You never have to repaint the home or repair it ever again. It is a breathable coating, so it breathes on the wall. It retracts and expands when the wall moves, so you never have to worry about the cracks coming back. Unlike our competitors, we have a 12-step process. The first process is we trench the soil around the wall to remove any water retention that's building up on the soil. We trench 8 inches down to remove that water from the base. After we're done there, we're going to pressure wash the entire wall, remove any of the loose stucco that's there, take out all the color on the wood. If it needs to be fixed, we sand it all down. After we're done pressure washing the wall, once we do repair all the needed repairs on the home, instead of filling cracks with cement, we use a material that retracts and expands inside the crack so the cracks don't come back. After we're done fixing the wood, then comes the primer. The primer is the most important because it's breathable. So unlike a regular painter that only spot primers the wall, we have to seal up the entire wall to keep it protected from moisture. We seal it up multiple times on the trim, under the eaves, make sure it's sealed close. After we're done sealing up the wall, depending on the color you pick for the coatings, we take the coating and we spray it onto the primer, which then chemically bonds to the surface. Doesn't change the texture of the wall, doesn't change the texture of the wood, and it's guaranteed for life against cracking, peeling, chipping, flaking, and bubbling. The reason why we warranty against cracks is because we use the same resins that they use on boat decks, which are marine grade resins. Better looks for a longer time because it's also fade resistant. It's heat reflective, so it lowers the temperature on the wall. It takes the heat island effect off the house, and it allows you to use dark colors instead of light ones because it doesn't allow it to fade because it's removing the heat from the house.
Is it expensive to install?
So it is virtually more expensive than a regular paint. It's typically about 2 to 3 times the cost of a professional paint job after all the discounts are applied.
It will last longer.
But it will last longer.
Remember, like regular paint, you have to replace it.
Correct, because regular paint in today's market is latex, so it's water-based. It doesn't hold up, it doesn't breathe, it penetrates the wall, it allows it to crack. So this is no more repairs, no more having to repaint. Don't rent your paint, own your stucco.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
I wish you the best show.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot for being on my channel.
Thank you so much, sir.
So the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is the actual process of how we apply Deluxe LifeCote and our 12-step patented system to make your home look beautiful and like brand new again. So the first step is we do an inspection. We like to take our homeowners out, walk around the house, and identify all of the problems that they see in the house, especially the cracking, the chipping, the deterioration, and see exactly what's going to be needed to get that house looking fresh and fixed the way it's supposed to be from the beginning. The second step is trenching. Before we can apply any coating, we need to make sure that we dig 4 to 6 inches around any dirt surfaces around the house so that we can seal the house from any water seeping up the walls and causing the material to come off in the future with bubbling and peeling. After that, we hydroblast. That's our third step. Hydroblast is a high pressure water up to 3,500 psi that we spray around the house and wash the house down so that we open up any cracks and take off any dust and dirt and debris so that the surface is ready for us to apply our materials. The fourth step is we're going to prepare all your wood. That means sanding, patching, repairing all of the wood surfaces that we're doing around the entire house. The fifth step is we're going to repair and patch all the stucco. So the same thing, we're going to go back to those cracks, we're going to repair those, we're going to use all our ingredients that are meant to fix those cracks once and for all. The sixth step is we're going to mask. So that's all the windows, the doors, the bushes, the shrubs, Anything that's not supposed to be coated that could potentially have any overspray, we're going to cover with masking to give you a nice clean job the way it's supposed to be done. The 7th step is we apply our primer coat. That's a very important step, and that's usually towards the end of the job. That primer is going to fuse into the walls, and it's going to protect your walls and make it waterproof once we have the primer on there. It's also going to be the first step in what we call the permafusion, where the primer and the top coat bond together. The next step, primer inspection. We're going to do an inspection of the primer because a lot of times when you put the primer, you can see any spots that you missed. And unlike painters who just rush through the primer and throw the next coat on, we want to make sure that we got every single spot that we're supposed to. The 9th step is our top coat. That's when we actually apply the finish coat on top of the primer, and they chemically fuse together in a process called permafusion. The 10th step is we do your trim. So that's when we're going to trim all around the windows, the doors, any trim that you have around the house, at that point is going to be applied on. The 11th step is the cleanup and inspection. That's when we're going to clean up all the masking, we're going to clean up any debris that we left around, we're going to make sure that we left the house the way we found it. And the 12th and most important step, in my opinion, is the final walkthrough. That's where we take you and walk you around your brand new house. We show you a work that we've done. We want to make sure that you're happy and satisfied and you love the way your new house looks, okay? And that's why we can give you the type of warranty that we give you. Lifetime against chipping, peeling, and yes, even cracking. What paint can say that?